it's tempting sometimes as a songwriter to go, I gotta make a bridge that has even more lyrics and really brings it home lyrically and tells people what I'm really feeling. Hey everybody, it's Nathan Walters, music producer, recording artist, and former boy band member. If you're new to my channel, I should let you know I was in a boy band back in the day, early 2000s, on Atlantic Records called Plus One. We toured the world, sold 1 million records. And now when I'm not producing for others and releasing my own music, I am reacting to other boy band members in boy bands and groups and vocal groups. Anyway, so today I'm going to react to long overdue, not too long because it just came out, Jimin's song Who. And I should say this real quick. I was in LA for a couple weeks working, and I live in Nashville. I was out there, and I was so I didn't have technically I had the time, but I didn't at the same time to like truly sit down and listen to Jimin's record when it came out, and I wanted to do that, but I also wanted to save it for doing a real reaction because I like doing that. So I'm just now getting around to doing it, and I see your comments. Thank you for the community. Thank you for your comments. I see those comments. You react to Jimin now because I know it's new, so it's still new enough. This is Who, the official music video. So this will be the first time I'm watching Jimin doing this, watching Who because I've already listened to it, and I've actually already listened to the whole record. And I actually made a video of reacting. The first time I ever did a full album reaction, I did it. But it's not here. It's going to be somewhere else. Look, it's on my Patreon. I gave in. I made a Patreon. But I got some other exclusive content there that go check it out. Link, you know where it's at. Description below. But I think it's going to be another fun thing. Those who want to head over there. But it's out right now. If you want to see my full reaction, go there and check that out. But this will be a real reaction to the music video because I haven't seen it. But I'm familiar with the song, so I'll be able to tell you my thoughts. But here we go. Let's dive in. Here we go. I just got a little bit of tea left over because I drank it during the full reaction. All right. Yeah. I don't know something wrong with my internet. It happens every now and then.
Never met, but she's all I see and never met, but she's always on my mind.
Cool. I like that TV screen with him walking. Like a video game character.
Who is my heart waiting for?
Okay, let me stop real quick. All right, so I'm familiar with this song. So I want to comment. The first time I heard this song, I didn't know that was the chorus, right? I heard it, I was like, oh, that's catchy. But I did love who is my heart waiting for? And I thought that was very beautiful, very tasteful as that comes out. Another thing I noticed is I have reacted to the Smeraldo. I have a hard time saying that, marching band, and that one I have noted that the delay from the vocal is like a retro effect. Instead of the delay going everywhere, it's like right in the middle. Here is the delay right away. I hear that it's like everywhere, and I'm just pointing that out, and I like that because you feel the spatial sonics of that, and cool. And I love that guitar. Cool. I love the colors of this video. The lights and the camera movement. Okay, I'm noticing some billboards in the background, and that says Closer. Are they doing little... Because he has another song called Closer Than... Was it Closer Than You or Closer Than something? I just reacted to it, just heard it. But I'm going to make note. Oh, yeah. Slow Dance Records. That's interesting. Ryan Vintage Clothing. Why Ryan? Is that because Ryan Tedder wrote co-wrote with him? And he paid for that? He's like, put my name in there. Let me see what else he's got in the background. That's cool. Little shout out to the record. I don't know what Bliss is. I love that pre-chorus. Cool. Cool. Nice. It's like I reacted to this already, so I'm familiar with the song. But I'm also hearing some new things that I want to comment on. The way he's singing, the all I see at night. It's nice that the textures, they stack that a little more, so those lines are enhanced. So you hear one vocal in the middle. Back to one. Stacks. I like that. Cool. I like that little flash. I like that hit. Who is my heart waiting for? It has a little hit at the end, like a. I don't know. It reminds me of honestly like a early 2000s like boy band hit, you know. With a little flash. That's cool. Man, there's so many dance moves happening on here. I love that guitar. I keep saying that though. Cool. All right, and then you hear these ding ding guitars that kind of remind me of Justin Timberlake's. I don't know, the first single he ever came out with. I can't even hear it right now because I'm hearing this. This is so catchy. But like that acoustic jang jang jang. And so that's interesting. But when I listen to the full record, I noticed there's some other what song was it? Had like a flamenco kind of style, like the Latin nylon classical guitar, which I'm a sucker for. I love that stuff. Not secretly, it's definitely not a secret, but I'm letting you know that I love, just when I'm not producing or listening to music, let me say that again. When I'm not working on music, sometimes just for fun, I love listening to flamenco music. I just have it in the background. Sometimes my kids, they won't make fun of me, but a little bit. They'll be like, "Daddy, you listen to that again?" But something about that kind of music, just makes you feel, I don't know, maybe I'm at a tropical place or something, but it feels good. And those textures are coming in right now with these guitars. Just the acoustic guitar. I love that. Bringing in some harmonies, and like a string. This video is epic. Of course it is. You know, and I always say this. I know they're not. It's not a secret. They're influenced BTS and Jimin. Love Michael Jackson. We all love Michael Jackson. Big influence. And I see some of those little shout out moves here. And since I know what's coming up, this bridge, it's tempting sometimes as a songwriter to go, I gotta make a bridge that has even more lyrics and really brings it home lyrically and tells people what I'm really feeling. Here, they decided just to chill out on that phrase, heart. Who's my heart waiting for? Which I like, because again, it's another hook. It's like another little mini chorus. I love those vocals. You know what? I have a theory. That Ryan, I think that's a shout out to Ryan Tedder because it says vintage clothing. Let me know if you guys think that. Just because I randomly, I didn't see all the writers, but I saw that he co-wrote on, what I said it earlier. Be Mine, right? Is that a song? And what I know of Ryan, I feel like he likes, vintage shirts and stuff. So I want Ryan vintage clothing. Let me know what you guys think. Real quick, let me tell you a little Ryan Tedder story. If you don't know who Ryan Tedder is, I'll let you know, but you should. Lead singer One Republic, but more than that, hit songwriter, who's written so many things. Google his name. You'll be like, oh my gosh, he's written everything, and he keeps writing everything. And here he is. He co-wrote on this song, or not this song, on Be Mine on this record. And I met Ryan briefly. I got to talk about my Ryan Tedder story. We don't know each other well. But back in my +1 days, it's weird. Am I always talking about my +1 days? I swear I'm not trying to. It's just the stories come up. I don't know. All right. Well, and thank you for listening to all these. But anyway, back in my +1 days, I was living in Nashville, like I do now. Was living with roommating with me and Gabe Combs, another member of my band. And somehow Ryan's at our apartment, and I don't remember how he showed up. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I think another member met him and said, yeah, come over to the house. So anyway, he's at our house. He's on the couch. I think he may have spent the night on the couch and then left the next morning. I'm not sure. And anyway, but I remember meeting Ryan and knowing that he was on a TV show and got to perform or went on TRL or something like that. Just a little bit about him. I didn't know him very well. Anyway, we kind of geeked out just for a second on some production stuff. He had his laptop with him, was like, hey, here's some songs I'm working on. I think he was maybe sharing or slightly maybe trying to pitch some stuff for our record. I mean, he wasn't officially doing that, but I got the feeling that that's what he was just filling out. And then, yeah, there was some software he was using. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. I like producing too. What are you using? You know, very short interaction. But I do remember in there, he was like, hey, I'm about to move to LA. I'm going to work with this guy, you know, with Timbaland. And for me at the time, I was like, I think I know who that guy is. I heard him a little bit, you know, Timbaland, huge producer. And who then went on to really open up the doors and break One Republic and Ryan Tedder. We're helping them in that with that. Too Late to Apologize. Another catchy, insane song. All that to say, that's my little Ryan Tedder story. We don't know each other well. I mean, we follow each other on Instagram, but that's about it. But Ryan, if you're seeing this, hit me up. Anyway, so yeah, all that to say, I love Ryan Tedder's work. Undeniably one of the best, if not the best. I'll say one of the best songwriters in the world. And all that to say is, I think is that a shout out for Ryan and the Vintage Clothing. I don't know. You guys let me know. Let's get back into this song. Here we go. Another hook. And I always love a good breakdown chorus. He's like, no big deal. And I like the vintage or the VCR kind of treatment to the screen. Just chaos happening. Cool. Yeah, so much. You got his ad-libs going. You got that key thing keeps coming in. And I heard some strings happening, so the track's building more, which, of course, it is. It's towards the end of the song. Here we go. And then it ends abruptly. And I'll tell you why I think that is, but I want to see this. Cool. Yeah, so it ends abruptly. Like, I think if this song was written like 10 years ago, we would have probably, or maybe even a little bit less than 10 years ago, we would have probably been tempted to do another chorus again, a repeat on that last turnaround. But it ended quicker. And my theory, it's not just a theory, I think this is the truth. That's done on purpose, because I feel like if you do it again, it could have sounded great. But what happened? What happened when you first heard this song? I'll tell you what. When I first heard this song, when it ended, I was like, "Oh, that felt okay that it ended there." But I still had this craving inside to do what? To push play and listen to it again. So that's really smart. That I think a lot of people are starting to do now. Because if you listen to it again, what does it do? It streams more. You get more streams, you know, and that's really smart. So when you write your song. Those of you who are artists, or if you're even thinking about doing music, when you write your song, make sure it's not too long, but not too short, but just right enough to where they want to stream it again, you know, because that's the name of the game now. All right, well, thanks for watching, and if you haven't done so, please like and subscribe. It helps this channel out a lot. Leave me a comment on another artist or band or song that you want me to react to, and yeah. I'll remind you, because we're doing this Jimin, and I just reacted to a full version. If you want, go on my Patreon. It's there right now. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Fake love. Love you so bad, more than